Well, Sandy, I know a loss is just a loss, but does this have a little bit more psychological impact on you and the team losing the way you did?
Yeah, look, obviously disappointed. We showed a lot of promise in that first quarter. I thought we came out with a little sense of urgency defensively. And that was an area we needed to improve on those first two games and the losses. We moved the ball on offense, and that's the way we play. And then the next, 3 quarters, we just went away from that for whatever reason. Obviously credit Seattle's got a lot of great young talented team, and they put us on our back foot a little bit, but we're a better team than what we showed tonight. So we have to keep working. The games don't get any easier, so we have to keep working. We have to make sure we stay together. We have to make sure we hold each other accountable, and we get ready for Minnesota. And that's it now. Disappointed, yes. It's early in the season, but we've got to make sure we get big improvement. Starting on Sunday, back at training.
Yeah.
So whether it's your own standard that you guys set 2 years ago or the one set by the early teams 20 years ago, it's not easy to measure up to high standards just by walking in with all the talent that you've got in here. And I think that was a point you emphasized from day one.
Yeah, no, I did. Look, champion players don't make a championship team. And that's true. If you're not on the same page, you're not going to win. Okay, and I don't think we're quite on the same page quite yet, but I know we're capable of getting there. Because these players in that locker room, they hate losing. They're winners. So we've just got to make sure we stay together. We have to be honest with each other. We've got to push each other. We've got to make each other better. But we have to stay together, and that's all it's about. As long as we stay together, we're good.
Make a bullet point on that. You just said same page. Would you give us a for instance?
Well, same page is, communicating on screens, not breaking down and then not helping each other. It's being on the same page as being on a string with our defensive schemes. We're not always going to be perfect, but we can always have effort. We can always obviously scramble defense and help each other and not stopping. Okay, obviously we're getting hurt on offensive rebounds, little things. Blocking out. Okay, we're getting hurt on turning the ball over. Things that we can control. So, yes. We can, control the controllables, isn't that what you say? Yeah. We're going to start doing that much better.
On the play that Lloyd made at the end, I think it was Dupree. Somebody was up in her face on that.
Yeah,
so,
look,
it wasn't a great shot by her.
It's a great shot. She had 30 points. She's a great player. She exploited us. She's, Candace did nothing wrong. Just a great player, made a great shot, and that's what players do in this league. She was just a hard guard for us tonight, so we got to, we couldn't slow her down much. And, Sue Bird she looked like she was, not 35, 25 out there tonight. And, Stewart got better in the second half, but, credit them. They executed way better than us down the stretch.
How great is Penny Taylor as a leader on the floor? She's always hustling, doing so many things. It's got to be contagious, right?
Yeah, well, it should be in that regard. I was very proud of Penny. She probably wasn't happy with her performances in the first 2 games, but she's a player that can respond. She's mentally tough. She got out there. She competed hard. She certainly helped us at both ends of the floor. She's very intelligent. She's like she does a lot by her action. Yeah. And so it's great to see her back out there looking good.
Yeah.
Do you think Taurasi needed to just get rid of the ball there in the closing seconds instead of trying to do something by herself, or was there just too little time to really...
Well, BG was open on that. We were looking to either Diana had to get the ball and pass back to BG, but sometimes in the crunch time, had 2 people around, you don't see the whole floor. But it's Diana Taurasi, she makes big shots. She's going to miss shots. She wants the ball in her hands. It was one of them, and they just didn't get obviously the best shot we wanted.
What do you look for from players in a rough stretch in terms of their reaction? Do you want them to be angry? Do you want them to be determined? Do you want them to be humble? What is it that you want to see from them emotionally?
Everything. I want them to show their emotions when they're pissed off, but the most important thing, don't let it affect your teammates. You can get angry with yourself, and then how do you change that? You bring the energy, you bring the focus, you bring the communication, so that can be contagious. If each and every one does that, we're fine. And that's what it's about. The most important thing is we're facing a lot of adversity right now, but we've got to stay together. Because, a team that starts to crumble, then, game over, basically. But this is a team, they want to win. They play together for a while, obviously, a lot of our players. So they've just got to come ready to work. go out there and enjoy the game, get the joy back into it.